till our previous video, we have seen how partition work, how table get divided into a different partitioning key, and afterward, how our select query will tap into the particular data which we want. In continuation to that, we also see how to set up our first Databricks environment. We uploaded our sales data. With continuation to that, next video. So let me name the notebook as partition, Partition. Okay. And first thing first, you can select %MD. MD stands for markdown. It has already changed this, right? And or you can even change it from here, Python, SQL, or markdown. Okay. And I want it to be in a H1 heading. Okay. So I will say partition, Partition. Okay. Control enter in Windows. Command enter in Mac. Cool. Let's start our coding now. So basically, now you have to read the file. Okay. So how you are going to read the file is you have to define something. That is, you are going to tell to Spark, right? Make something for us and start giving us the thing. So for that, I want you to import some libraries. That is PySpark.PySpark.SQL.functions import everything. Zenny is giving us this for this suggestion, so you can either use that, or I believe this is your first time, so typing it will be the great help. So you should type it just like how I'm doing, PySpark. Even though it is giving, just type it. Okay. .types import everything. That's it. Okay. So this will be our first cell. Okay. Just run it so that everything gets imported over here. Now we are going to read that file which we have uploaded. Cool. So for that, what I am going to do, for that, I am going to say spark.read.format. Okay. And in format, I have to specify the format for that file. So basically, if you see this file, if I go to this tab and see it is a type of CSV file. So I'm going to give it as a CSV folder. Okay. So I will say the file type is CSV. By the way, read is an action which I have already discussed with you, right? So this backslash is used for new line. It will tell Spark, okay, there is something in the next line which I have to read. Okay. So in this first option, which you have to tell us, like this file is having header, HEADER. Header. Is there any header? Yes, it has the header, TRUE. That's it. It is having the header, as it will read that header as a row of your data. Okay. Now the second thing, option. You have given the header, but for reading the file, you will need the schema as well, right? You need the schema. So right now, you can infer the schema. Infer schema, SCHEMA. Basically, this is a capacity of our Databricks given by Spark. It will take out the best suitable schema for you and it will automatically apply it. Okay. But in real world, we don't rely on this. We will learn more about things when we will go to the DDL lecture. Okay. So we don't rely on infer schema. Please keep this in mind. This is just for demonstration purpose. We will see how to, upgrade this approach toward the more enterprise. Okay. Then schema is loaded. Now I want to load the file. Okay. That's it. Now I want to load the file. So basically you don't have to remember the path. This is the icon for catalog. Just click here, catalog. And you remember, right? We created Databricks second and we have uploaded this raw file upload. This was our volume. And inside that we have the sales.data. So just place your cursor between these two and you will see insert volume file name. That's it. Click over here and it will upload this file. Currently, it is just going for sales data CSV. If you have multiple sales files here, okay, so just remove this file name and till here, it will take all the files present inside this volume. Cool. So we are going to do this. Clear this. And definitely this is going to read it and we need something as a storage unit, right? So we will create a data frame out of it. We will say it as df.dataframe. So this is how you are going to read the file. Okay. And in our very next step, what I'm going to do is I am going to display this. Display my df. Okay. Display my df. So let me run this third cell as well. And let's wait for it. You can by the time collapse it and serverless is attached here and it is taking way more time here. Definitely, the file size is huge actually. So that's the reason around it is going to take around some time in the first run. But as you keep it running on and on, it will get stored to cache and it will take less time. But right now it is taking time. So 34 second, it has taken 34 second. And let me, the output of this. Okay. So we have, so see, it has predicted the best schema for you. Product ID should be integer, sales date should be in date type, reason string, sales amount in double. Basically, amount can be in, precision value. So that's why discount should be in double, payment mode, what kind of payment was done. So all of that, it has predicted itself. Now I want to display it. So this is how you are going to read the data. Okay. Now coming to our main thing. We are not interested in reading the data, right? We are not interested. We are interested in learning how we have to do partition of this data. So I want to show you about these folders actually. Okay. So coming back to this, now we have the data. Let's start the partitioning of this. Okay. What I will say is, I want to write this data to somewhere, let's say any table or anything, and I want the format to be in the form of delta format. Okay. Delta format. Delta is having, delta logs plus Parquet files. Basically, these combination of these to create delta tables. Okay. We are not creating table here actually, but we are demonstrating the partition. So I am saying partition, partition by. Okay. Partition by. So partition by is a predefined function which is coming from the functions which we have already imported from this library from PySpark.sql.functions import. Okay. So that is why we have imported all of that. Now it will get used in our programming one by one. So partitioning, partition by, and I want to partition it by, let's say reason, REGION. Okay. The reason is the thing. First of all, let's see over the reason dot mode override. Partitioning is something which is physical to your folders, right? So you have to give a mode of overwriting it every time. Let's say if tomorrow you change the partition, so you have to recreate all this. You have to overwrite the complete, wherever you are storing, either it is table or volume, wherever you are storing, you have to overwrite it. Okay, so changing the partition, overwrite your data. Okay, and then I want it to save my data. So I will say dot save. Cool. So I want to save it somewhere. Where should I save? So let's go back to our volume. This is my volume. Okay, this is my workspace. This is the volume, and I will. This is my volume, right? So I will go one step I have above. This is raw file, and coming back to raw file schema. In schema, this one where we have created this raw file upload, right? Just create one more folder. Uh, no, inside this raw file upload, create a folder here. Okay, I can't create the folder here. Create directory. It is there, right? So create a directory saying reason partition. Reason partition. Just create it. Okay. We have created the reason partition here. And I will go back to my original tab and refresh this from here. And now it should show me the reason partition. Okay. It is blank right now. As you can see, there is no data. And I want to save into this location. Just click on this. It will save it here. Okay. This is how you are going to do the partition. Now, pay attention. As soon as I'm going to run it, it is going to create a partition for me. See, now it is writing for me and I can see the performance as well. What it has done, it is writing the query for me and query profiling, what all things it has done. It has scanned row to columnar. Basically, this is big data thing. The Parquet file store the data in our columnar format. And it has done the shuffling on the region as well, clustering, writing into and the result query. Okay. So these were the steps which Spark has taken internally. And now it has completed it. Okay. Just refresh this. So it is refreshing it and you see there are different partition now. And each partition is having a form of file which we call as a Parquet file. Okay. It might be visible to you now. So each region has its own Parquet file. Isn't this very interesting? Like how we discussed in our lecture as well. It has created a different folder, east folder, then west folder, then north folder. So similar way, it has created west, south, north, and east and a Parquet file. And we have a delta log. Delta log contain basically the commits. Okay, which commits we have done, and basically it has committed the data for us. It has ingested the timestamp. In this time, this partition was created. Okay, and you can even read this file. That is very obvious. Now let's suppose I want to read this any one file, df underscore east. Okay, what I will do is I will since video is going very long, I want to store the time. I will copy this code of reading the code and I will make changes here itself. Okay, df is equal to spark.read. The format will be delta. Okay, delta y, because we have given the right format as delta. So we are going to read the data in the delta format. And option infer schema, and this from where we have to load. I want to load this data from my this file. Basically, this is the file, right? So I will say region equals to east. I am just specifying the folder path. Okay. Now pay attention here. I want you to see it. You are going to just see the east region data in this file. So this will be a proof as well. display display df underscore east. Okay. So this is by this way you can even see the data. Only the east data will be present. Only east data will be present. So if it has like given the computation in very, very small run, 2.009 second runtime. All the each data is present over this. This is how you are going to create the partition, and what partition it is going to do, it is going to create a physical folders for you. Similar way, if I will say I want to do this year wise as well, just you have to specify the reason. Definitely not in this folder. You have to delete this folder. Okay, keep in mind. You have to give the second, if you want to partition the data with a second thing as well. Basically, you want to partition the data with another key. So what you can do, you can let's suppose I want to partition after region product category. Product category, it looks okay to make clothing, furniture, electronics. So product PRO PRODUCT underscore CATEGORY. Okay. So let me create another folder inside it. Okay. So partition, region partition, I will create a new, directory inside it, create directory, and I will say is partition, PARTITIN partition, same region and furniture, and what product, PRODUCT. Okay. This is a new directory. So we are going to use a new directory now. What I will do, I will just change this save location. This is for your demonstration. Refresh this part. Okay, refresh this. And as you can see, I'm going to just change the overwrite, and I have got my new folder name over here. I will place my cursor in the save, and I am going to say use this folder now. And I'm going to run this. Just see the magic. Okay, first it will create the folders as a reason. Okay, let me refresh it. It is completed. So just see it. First it has created the folder for reason. That is my first key, reason. Okay, and in second, if I will open it, right, it will have created multiple product category: clothing, electronics, food, and furniture. This is similar way which I was telling to you. In the east region, it will create different folders inside you based on the key which you are using. We have used product, so it has created different product. Same way go for north. Okay, clothing, electronics, food, furniture. This is how you are going to skip the data while you want to retrieve the data. And if you see the reason partition, when we were using just one key, it has just created one partition, and each of these category, clothing, electronic, food, and furniture, reside inside this. Now it has created four different Parquet files inside it. So this is how partitioning actually work, and this is how it is going to impact your tables inside it. Okay. So hopefully I was able to give you a very good demonstration over it, how partitioning work and why it is important for us. Okay, so I want you to keep this in mind because we are going to use the partitioning concept in our project which we are going to build. So almost I am working on this project and we will soon release it. That is the manufacturing project which is present over here. And this is a real scale project which will give you insights and you can even crack that data engineering interview with this project. Okay. So this was all about this video. Hopefully you have liked the video. If you have liked the video, please hit the like button and share this video and share your thoughts with me over the comments. Like if this video, what improvement do you want me to do over this video? Okay. Thank you.